Hello, everyone. Come on in. This is Hawa of Hawa Artistry Travel. I am on my Facebook Live and on my YouTube. So if you are here for the very first time on my YouTube channel, make sure that you give me a huge thumbs up when you're done watching or before you leave. That would help with my channel, and then subscribe to my channel before you leave the channel. Okay, thank you so much for watching. So I am hopping on to talk about why you should become a travel agent if you are super busy. Now let me ask you guys who are watching live or much later, how many of you are super duper busy? I would say for the most part, most of us, especially I can relate to other moms, we are super busy people. You work, you take care of the kids, maybe you have a spouse or a significant other. Somehow, some way, you're making it all work for you. And so this is for the super busy people. And usually the super busy people are the ones that somehow manage to travel the most. If that is you, somehow a busy person could make it work, fit it in, and are doing all these things. So I want to just talk about busy people. Often, like I was noticing, is that the busy people are the ones that's like, oh, I'm too busy to do this and that. But you'll look on their social media and they're traveling somewhere, doing something, going to a sporting event, going to this event, going to this networking event, that event. And somehow they know how to fit it in their 24 hours. So because I am in the travel industry for over uh, it'll be 6 years this May. I do have a team of travel agents that I help start the travel business. So I started this business because over 5 years ago, I was always traveling myself. I was that person, still am that person. For as long as anyone has ever known me, I've always been able to somehow fit it in, make it happen. I'll be busy doing family things, work things, and then I have time to travel as well. So it made sense to me when I started. So what I normally do is I like to empower other people through education, through my expertise and knowledge in the industry of how I can help other travel agents succeed in the industry. And so I want to just highlight a few things. If you answer to one or two of these 6 points and it's a check, if you have a check mark to any of these 6 things that I'm going to mention, it just means that you are an unpaid travel agent. Hello. Hello, anh Dũng. This is a fellow Vietnamese nail tech. So I love the fact that he's on, right? I'm at the nail salon. So this is my part-time now. But let's talk about the 6 things that you may be doing that says that you are a unpaid travel agent. One is you're already booking trips. So you're super busy, but you're booking trips for your family or some sporting event. You're a traveling parent and you go to a different sporting event and you always need something quick booked. So you don't really have time because you are super busy to utilize anybody else's services. So you end up saying, hey, I'm just going to book these trips from my phone, direct with the hotel or the car rental or whatever. You're already booking trips. That's one. Two is that you probably have always been the person that is giving travel advice, tips, recommendations for people because you have experienced it yourself. Because you are that person that is super busy going from place to place to place, you end up giving free travel advice like all the time. Or you are someone that have been posting videos, pictures, reels, blogs. You create travel vlogs on your social media platform. You have some sort of travel influence and you actually enjoy posting pictures of your travel experiences. And that includes all the foods that you try, all the new adventures, the new road trips. I think somebody posted the other day that, I don't know, she went in like 15, 20 states, and they spent weeks traveling the United States. That is what you are doing. Really, you are doing travel agent work, just you're not getting paid for it. Number 4 is that you are the type of person that's probably researching about travel while you are traveling. How many of you are guilty of that? I am. When I'm traveling, I'm always Googling, researching the place, things to do, top 10 things to do, and I like to find unique experiences while I'm there. And I like to just book things on the whim and just like, hey, let's do a food tour while we're here. Hey, let's do a hop on, hop off bus while we're in Miami before we catch a cruise. That's how I normally think. And actually, I'm an unpaid travel agent all these years myself. Number 5 is that you love to blog your travel experiences. You love doing reviews. You love doing referrals for these local wineries, food places, or places that make all these breweries. There's a lot of people that are out there. They're always going on different adventures, and there are things that they like, and they like to visit these different places everywhere they go. For me, one of my favorite things is I love to do zip lining wherever I go to different destinations. Another thing that I love is I love to try Vietnamese foods in different parts of the world or different part of the United States. So whenever I go to a different city, I'm always looking for a Vietnamese restaurant to try. That's just my thing. So a lot of people have different things that they love, are in love with. Some people are museum type people. Others are more, they like to collect things, or they like to go to these parks and adventure parks. So there's so many different things that people can do, and you're already doing it, right? So if you're doing these things, more than likely you have been booking trips and not getting paid, doing all these travel agent work and not getting any kind of compensation for it. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to make a little bit of change so you can have more money in your pockets, so you can travel more? I mean, that's life. The last thing is that you have a passion for helping people to travel, and you enjoy seeing other people create memorable experiences through travel. That has always been my passion, because I know the value for myself, for my family, what it does for my mental state. I've always been that person to ask people along for the ride, to go on the journey, or to try their first cruise, or to try their first airplane ride, or whatever experience look like. I like to invite people on these things, get them to go on these beach trips. I was always that person. I was always inviting people. If any of these things you checked off, then you have been an unpaid travel agent. So what I want to do is to help you monetize that, figuring out a way to make income doing what it is that you love or have been doing for years. And even if you are a young person, 18, 19, 20, you can be 18 and older to start your own travel agent business. And all you need to make money in our industry is to have the accreditation certification as a travel agent with the travel industry certifications and credentials, or you can invest a low investment and become an independent travel agent. And that's what I am sharing with you, is the opportunity, because I am an independent travel advisor. What's great is I'm able to utilize all the credentials, all the years of experience of my host agency, and I'm able to come in as an individual and dictate the hours I want to work, because I am an independent travel agent business owner. I own my business. It's a 1099. So whatever I make in commissions, I keep that as my income. And then, of course, I got to file taxes with the IRS. So this makes it all compliant. Yes, we have operational costs. It's basically $2 a day to operate a travel business. And I have been paying that amount for the past 6 years. So the 5 things that I feel like would work for a super busy person. And these are really 5 important things. Oh, I have ink mark right here about the 5 important things, because I've had people send me messages that has said, I've tried this before several times to be a travel agent and it didn't work for me. I've had people say, I have life going on and I just don't feel like I can dedicate the time right now. Maybe I'll revisit later. I've had people say that I cannot add another thing to my plate. I'm super busy. These are the people that are telling me these things. This is the reason why I'm on this live, just sharing with you some knowledge and expertise and how this is beneficial to a super busy person. If you are already doing those 6 things that I mentioned earlier, doing things that travel agents do, but not getting paid, you are already doing it. Now I'm just giving you these 5 points that will help you to see a different perspective, because everything is about perspective on how something could work for you or may not work for you. So this is my view. Okay. Number 1 is that you are busy and you need to be able to be efficient when you're booking travel for your family. Most busy people are very self-sufficient and they want to do it quick. So by being an independent travel advisor, you have access to the world of travel, all these major suppliers already at your fingertips. You can do this from your phone, your laptop, your favorite device, as long as there is Wi-Fi. So you're able to click, 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 and your name is on it because you're the business owner. You book that trip, you earn the built-in commission. And who's paying for the commissions? The commissions are the taxes and the fees in the booking. So whether it is through the airline, the hotel, the vacation rentals, the park tickets, those excursions, those activities, especially if you are a sports mom, the taxes and the fees that the consumer is paying, if you're paying, for your family trips, you are essentially part of paying for that fee. So whenever an agent is earning the commission, that's what they're doing, is that they're able to earn that built-in commission that the consumers are paying. So now if you're booking for your family and you need something quick, you need to make sure that, right, it's coming back into your household. That's number 1. You need to be efficient. You need to be quick. So now you don't have to wait for somebody else or do a bunch of research on these platforms and hope for the best. Now that you have the access, you know what is best. You know what is going to be most beneficial for your family. Number 2 is, like I said, you have direct access. You have extra inventory that travel advisors in the industry of travel are privy to. You wouldn't get this type of access and information if you are just the consumer, which I have been on the flip side of that, right? I've always been the consumer, just booking trips for my family. But once I get in, I realize, oh my gosh, there's a whole world out there that is unique only to travel advisors. And so being super busy, you would, appreciate that access. Number 3 is you get to make extra money booking trips. For busy people, most of the time, what you're doing is you're hustling to make money, or you're hustling for your family, you're spending money. If you are out there doing all the things for your family, your friends, your church, and you are a part of a lot of nonprofits, a lot of networking events, all those things cost extra money. Who wouldn't be able to use extra income while you are already doing the things that you're doing? So this is going to work in your favor. Booking trips already, making income in the process as you're being busy, because most of the time busy people somehow make it happen and they're the ones booking trips for everybody. Number 4 is this business is online, home-based, but not homebound. You're able to work from your smartphone. I mean, our smartphones are mini laptops. It has all the features. As long as you have one of those web browsers and you're in the US, right? Our business model is in over 20 countries. Now you're able to book trips worldwide. So it's not just in the United States, it's anywhere. So you could be busy living your best life, being busy with your family, traveling. You can be in Europe booking, going on those rail trips and those adventures, and even in, Africa type safari trips. Guess what? You will have all of that at your fingertips, which is going to enhance everything that you are already doing. It's going to help you not make it worse, but it will make it better. It would elevate you and your family and your overall being. Okay. So I just want you to look from that perspective. The last thing is, this business is a no inventory, no quota, no boss, no startup requirement education wise. You don't need to have a high school diploma. You don't need to have a diploma even. You just have to be 18 years old and older and living in the countries that this company is operational out of. And right now we are currently in over 20 countries, all 50 states, all the US Virgin Islands, 13 Caribbean islands to be more exact. We are in the UK, in Ireland, Scotland, and opening in more European countries really soon. Now you have global access for a very, very low investment without the pressures of having to meet a quota and have a type of minimal requirement that you need to book. And I love that, because I had somebody just reach out to me and said, hey, I'm super busy and I have all this life things going on, but I don't know if it's for me. Well, don't focus on booking trips and as a business and making like part-time or full-time income, right? Focus on what you can do right now and use it when you need it later. It's a business no matter what for the whole year, and you are able to cancel this business anytime you want to. So I like that too, because there's no pressure at all as far as having this business. So guys, I'm sorry that I am at the salon. So there's background noise. So I'm going to hop off. I just wanted to share with you some information real quick why this is great for super busy people. I am an example of that. I'm not just saying it just to tell you that this will work for a busy person. Because you are busy, you know how to work and use your time wisely. I've always been that person, right? So anybody that is super busy can agree with me that this actually works perfect for you because of those 5 points I just gave you all. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, and Young say he's usually busy, but it's a slow week. It's in the nail industry, so it's great. So if you're in the nail industry or in the cosmetology industry, this is great. I would like to do an interview with you soon on to talk about that, because being in our industry, sometimes even if we're busy, we're not always busy. So having a business like this is going to really it's really going to help you guys be able to utilize your time more wisely throughout your day. And so when you are doing a lot of things for your family, and most of the time it involves travel, you want to be in charge of those things. And having a travel agent business and being independent, being able to do this on your own terms, however you do it to fit you. Once you understand the benefits, the advantages of having this business in this kind of way, you will see what it is that I mean. And if you are utilizing travel in any kind of capacity during your busy lifestyle, you would definitely see the value. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for all the loves, all the hearts, and the comments. And I will see you guys the next time on the next topic. Bye, guys.